everybody. So today we're going to try Griffin Claw's Flying Buffalo Chocolate Drizzle Cannoli. This is the 2023 version, Imperial Stout with vanilla and chocolate. Now, I just picked this up today. It's been sitting out. It's going to depend. Do you want your Imperial Stouts warm, cold, in the middle, whatever? I try and mix it up. So I bought this today. It was so now I believe unless they do the big bombers or whatever, and I'm trying to see. I've moved all my beer. I want to say I still have like a 22-ounce bottle of one of the older ones, and I believe they only used to do them in there. I could be wrong, but now they actually do a 4-pack variety pack. So you don't have to buy 4 of this, 4 of that, 4 of that, 4 of that. It's a 4-pack with 4 different beers, which I think is great. I believe they switched them all up. I paid $20.99 for 4 of them, which I think is reasonable. 12% ABV. So let's go ahead and get this open. I don't know which other ones. Most of the time, I pick stuff up and I drink it. I don't try like Black Friday for the Bourbon County release. I don't look anything up. I don't watch anything a month, 2 months, 3 months beforehand. I don't watch some of the reviews that are done early. I don't watch any of that. I go to my place, whatever they have, I buy it, I review it. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get all up in arms if I don't get something. I think, I don't know if they still do. I know they used to do like a Black Friday or something release of all these, and you could go there and get a whole bunch of different varieties. Then maybe certain ones went out to stores. But I've seen a couple older versions still on the shelves, and if I see them, I pick them up. But this is this year's. I don't know if. Okay, so since I read this, aged 9 months in bourbon barrels before on chocolate and vanilla. Okay. So they're aging the base, whatever the base beer is, for 9 months in bourbon barrels, then resting on chocolate and vanilla. Now this doesn't say, is it cocoa nibs? Is it Hershey's chocolate? It doesn't say that, and it doesn't say, is it vanilla beans? Is it vanilla extract? What kind of vanilla? But they're pretty good for the most part. 10/23/23 is the date on this. So a month and a half. This is December 1st. If anybody's keeping track. Color. I'm going to go black. On this one, it looks light. Looks thin. Is that just me? I'll use the light. There's the light. You can't see through that thing. It doesn't look heavy. Nice lacing though. Okay, let's smell. Wow. Like a cinnamon chocolate. A roasted sweet vanilla cinnamon chocolate. I want a candle of that. It smells like it's a roasted chocolate. But yeah, it's like cinnamon. Some like spicy, I wouldn't say spicy like pepper spicy, but like spice, nutmeg, clove, but not those. It's cinnamon. Cinnamon spice chocolate, vanilla. Then you get a little oaky, like a sweeter oaky bourbon. Like, but that's under all that other stuff. Pastry imperial stout, but it's not overly sweet. Well, this is a big change. So I've done two of my New England IPA homebrews, another New England IPA, a wit beer, and now I'm doing this. So um it smells wonderful. Yeah, let's go ahead and taste. I almost want to say like a cinnamon Tootsie Roll, a darker cinnamon Tootsie Roll. A little bitterness, over cooked, over roasted. Um, okay, yeah, that barrel kind of comes out like woody, dry barrel coffee. That's weird. Um, I get like the baker's chocolate. I think it's because of there's like some bitterness, like woody bitterness in there almost throughout the whole entire palate. Uh, like maybe a darker chocolate, bitter darker chocolate that's coming off, but it's like overloaded with vanilla. Like if you put too much vanilla in French toast with some cinnamon, and you really get a lot of that vanilla extract flavor more than you get, I'm just going to say, like the egg, the bread, the syrup. In that scenario, like the vanilla is overpowering. That's kind of what this is. Yeah, it's almost like a bitter, like faint charcoal ashy chocolate. But I get like a brown sugar coffee in the back, woody, a brown sugar woody coffee. Maybe if you poured a medium, I almost want to say it's darker than medium roast, but it's not like an espresso. So French roast coffee, like I'll do Starbucks the Sumatra, which is like a woody smoked, kind of like that, but a lot more chocolate in the back. But it's like a bitter, almost a coffee, chocolate coffee bean in the back end. You talk about layers, there's your layers. Like this thing changes all everywhere. I think the middle of the palate is the worst. Like up front, you think you're gonna get this big pastry imperial stout, like a lighter fudgy chocolate with vanilla. Then it's almost like that bitter woodiness kicks in um, with vanilla, and then you go to the back of the palate and you're getting like this coffee bitterness, chocolate, cinnamon, like drizzled is not what I would say like donked. Like a cannoli is the round thing with like cream in the middle, right? I believe. It's like you took that outside, dunk that in chocolate, left it up to dry, then put something in there, but you didn't put it doesn't taste like a cream. It tastes like you put vanilla. If you could take vanilla extract the smell and solidify that in jello and put that in there, then eat it, you're good. That's what it would be. Doubt that can be made. It does have a little woody oakiness in there. It's barrel aged. Um, I want to go like 4.25 out of 5. I don't think I've had a Flying Buffalo, in my opinion, this good. Now, do I want all this booziness, all this bourbon, all this oaky charredness? No. As I've said multiple times, a lot of times, I'll pull out bourbon and drink that straight. Um, I want all those adjuncts to almost cover up that bourbon, at least for me. Like up that ABV just like this, but let's bring out all those other flavors in there. And I think this one does it well. What would I change in this? I think there's a little too much vanilla, in my opinion. And I almost want more like a graham cracker, a crust. Um, I think a cannoli is the round thing, right? So it's going to be like that almost burnt breadiness in there, something like that. But it it's good. I might have to pick another 4 pack up just to age to see what it does. Let's check Untapped. 3 of my friends have checked it in, average 4.3 out of 5. 259 people have checked it in, 4.19. Greg S., rich chocolate and vanilla. Glad my taste has returned. Oh, there you go. He gave it a 4.4. Chocolate, sweet, vanilla, thick, heavy. I didn't say anything about the body, did I? I wouldn't say it's thick. I would say it's medium. It's pushing that way. But thick and heavy? No. Let's see if anybody else said anything. So no jinx. Notes of rich chocolate, creamy vanilla, caramel. I could see caramel, that sweetness in there. Yeah. And a touch of warming bourbon. Okay. He gave it a 4.25 also. Yeah. Oh, he had it at Griffin Claw. Okay. That makes no. Never mind. Greg had it at Griffin Claw. Okay. That makes more sense. That bottle was different. So maybe they do make these in bottles? His looks a lot different, unless it's just the picture. But yeah, you guys can see that. Go on there, go on Untapped, and you can see them all. But yeah, definitely want to pick up if you're a barrel age fan. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.